SIGHTSEE the Tarot is a series on my channel through which I take you on a tour of tarot books, spreads, techniques and tips, different decks, and more. Julie Gillentine, who now goes by Julie Lore, is a leading expert at the intersection of tarot and dream interpretation. Today, we're exploring her book, Tarot and Dream Interpretation, published in 2003 by Llewellyn. There are three types of dreams as discussed in Gillentine's book. The first is categorized as a mental dream. This is a process that your unconscious goes through to make sense of the data download from your day. It's your brain sorting through the big data you accumulated during your waking state so that it can better serve you. The second is the physical dream. These are signals from your unconscious to your conscious mind, or attempts at it, to alert you about possible health issues that your body or mind is experiencing. If you are experiencing a wellness imbalance, you may have physical dreams as your inner self tries to warn your outer self about the situation. Physical dreams try to draw your attention to physiological or psychological concerns. And the third is the spiritual dream. Gillentine describes spiritual dreams as, quote, messages from our soul to our conscious mind, end quote. These dreams try to convey to you spiritual guidance that you need, or involve spirit contacts and spirit visitations. They're also often prophetic in nature. Say that you're using the tarot to divine about your dream. I wonder if all your cards drawn from the minor arcana would be more indicative of a mental dream, where the dream is more about data processing. In that case, the cards would certainly help you organize that data in a more cogent, useful way. A dominance of wands or pentacles, the suits corresponding with the elements fire and earth, respectively, might, by my reading, indicate a physical dream relating to health. A lot of swords might indicate a psychological concern. If the 10 of Swords showed up in my dream interpretation tarot reading, I might schedule a checkup with my primary care doctor right away. Prominently featured major arcana cards would be indicative of a spiritual dream. To me, these are very much keys that reveal messages from our soul to our conscious mind, as Gillentine put it. These are the spiritual guidance cards, especially when they come up for dream interpretation. Specific to my deck, the Spirit Keeper's Tarot, the court cards are going to be indicative of spirit contacts and spirit visitations. Otherwise, ordinarily, court cards tend to indicate individuals of prominence or influence in your life, or personalities and personas. The symbols that your unconscious uses to communicate with you can be categorized as three types. The first is the universal symbol. These are symbols that we all recognize universally, and Gillentine gives the example of a smile. The second is the cultural symbol. These are symbols we recognize and ascribe a defined meaning to based on our culture. For example, the dragon. This is a cultural symbol that will have one meaning in one culture, but maybe an entirely different meaning in another culture. The third is the personal symbol. These are specific to you. Because of the very particularized life experiences you have, certain things come to mean something specific to you, diverging from universal or cultural symbols. So, for example, a raised hand might mean something very, very specific to you because of your early childhood experiences whenever a hand was raised. Other people who don't share your very personal experience might not hold the same meaning for a raised hand as a symbol. The tarot, a picture book of symbols, is kind of the perfect tool for unpacking your dreams and helping you to make sense of them, which is why I was so interested in reading Gillentine's work. The purpose of today's session is to share with you a tarot spread built from two spreads that Julie Gillentine shares in her book, Tarot and Dream Interpretation, and how to use your tarot journal to double as a dream journal. You can download a boilerplate template for a dream journal entry, which is based on the structure and layout that Gillentine presents in her book. Copy down this format to organize your journal entries, logging your personal dreams. The following is a dream interpretation tarot spread you can use to help you make sense of a remembered dream. I recommend selecting a tarot deck with a style of art and symbolic imagery that is the most resonant with the expressive style of your dreams. So based on how you felt about your dreams, the emotions it elicited, choose a deck with art style that shares the same feelings and emotions as your dream. Let's assume you've recorded a dream you just had in your journal, and now you need to interpret it, make sense of what the dream might be trying to tell you. Gillentine recommends that you begin by setting sacred space for yourself. Do this in any way that's meaningful to you. The dream interpretation spread I'm sharing with you today is a combination of two spreads that Gillentine has designed. The first is a 2-card dream interpretation spread called The Gift, and the second is her 3-card spread called Overall Guidance. I like to use both together for a total 5-card reading spread. The specific layout of the 5 cards on your table is up to you. Just purely for aesthetic purposes, I'll place the 3-card overall guidance spread up top and then the 2-card gift spread arranged below it, which then becomes cards 4 and 5. To start, while I shuffle, I focus on the open page spread of notes I took of my dream that I've logged in my journal, and as I read the pages, try to convert the thoughts of that dream into energy, shuffling that thought energy into the cards. You may remember this technique from our video on Eden Gray. The first card I draw indicates general influence. The second will suggest a course of action for me to take based on my dream. The third card will be a forecast and reveal to me the result or outcome if I take that course of action indicated in card 2. Next, we're going to pull 2 more cards. The first of the pair is going to show back to me the main message of the dream I had. The second card in the pair will show to me the lesson or gift offered per that dream. I then sit with the 5-card spread for a few moments to meditate on the imagery and symbolism here. If you're using the Spirit Keeper's Tarot, be sure to check insights from the Medium White book because I've personally found this to be impressively helpful when using this deck and then this Medium White book as reference for dream interpretation. Gillentine instructs us to search for the pearl of transformation hidden in the experience of the dream. Her book, Tarot and Dream Interpretation, guides the reader through the powerful techniques for tapping into your tarot deck as a resource to help you make sense of your dreams and also to help others make sense of theirs. This combination 5-card tarot spread by Julie Gillentine will help you to reveal that pearl of transformation, bridging the symbols of your unconscious brought forth by your dreams and the symbols of the tarot, and through the common language shared among them, a language you, the tarot reader, can decipher, you will unlock a whole new world of prophecy.